is on. Good evening. Purdue's Ryan Cline is a former Carmel star. He'll be keeping his eye on the Greyhounds this weekend after his opening weekend of the NCAA tournament. Thursday night, the Boilers get Old Dominion, and Cline ready to show the fight he's shown his entire career in his last dance in tonight's Sports Extra Spotlight. Purdue senior Ryan Cline has had his fair share of workouts inside the Boilers' practice facility, 4 years worth to be exact, although others tell him differently.
I mean, everyone's telling me they feel like I've been here for 10, so, I mean.
Wait, to me, it feels like your freshman year wasn't that long ago.
To me, it feels like the same thing.
And to think 4 could have been 5. When he entered the program, he found himself playing behind guys like Rafael Davis and Dakota Mathias and contemplated redshirting.
You know, for him, he got into a tough predicament because Dakota Mathias made strides. Right. Carson Edwards came on board, and so it was difficult. So he'd get taken out of games and do nothing wrong. and that's hard for a player to understand.
Well, it's hard for a coach to explain, right?
Yeah. Well, my explanation to it is someone else is going in, you're not coming out.
It's a big one, man.
But Cline was still a massive contributor as a freshman, leaving Matt Painter fine with the ultimate decision to let him play. Although 3 years later, he's now averaging 12 points in 33 minutes a game.
There are times where I want to go back to my freshman year and say, man, I wish I would have redshirted. You know, to just have another one of these years again next year.
Yeah.
But I feel like my freshman year, I helped out, I contributed.
I wanted a redshirt him because I was worried about this. So in theory, it makes a lot of sense when you're going through it. But then in hindsight, when you get back and now he's having an all-conference type year here for us. This year, you'd like to have another year like this when you're starting and playing 30-plus minutes.
But there are no regrets. Not the Big Ten championships, not the Sweet 16 runs, not even the beard, which former Boiler P.J. Thompson signed off on.
From last year to this year, you look like you've aged 5 years, maybe 10. Why is that?
Yeah,
is it the beard?
I think it might be the beard, yeah. The one that really got me to stick with it is PJ, and the one that really hated it was my grandma. My grandma was calling my mom, getting mad at me she's like, he's got to shave that off. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of liking it because I look like a little kid without it.
That's going to pay off when you're like 40.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so.
So maybe 40 is the new 20. But for now, Ryan's hope is that college basketball can last for several weeks to come.
From Carmel to here, what's next, do you think?
Man, it's something that I've been talking to my parents about. You know, obviously, playing professionally overseas could be something that I would be really interested in. But I'm going to make the most of it, and it's going to be memories I'm remember for the rest of my life.
And one for the record books as well. Cline is just 3 threes shy of becoming the 3rd player in school history with 103 balls in a season. He joined Carson Edwards and Troy Lewis on that list. Pretty cool. Hey.